Gavin's known today. What did you see from him? Did it feel that, he felt like there was some good pitches, but there were just a couple that just...
I did. I thought that, I thought it was, he did a good job of competing, keeping us in the ball game, getting through 6 innings. I thought these guys had a pretty good game plan against them tonight. You could see, some breaking balls going the other way. There was some soft contact in that 2nd inning that they made good on. But I thought the double play was a big spot right there, and to keep the pitch count down and get them through 6. And obviously tonight there's a few guys down that we're going to stay away from. So to get him through 6 was huge. I took a shot with Michael to try to keep it at 1. Unfortunately, that leadoff walk came to haunt us, and then right there we had Johan come in the game to take down 2 innings, which was helpful. So overall, we couldn't get to Fab early, and ended up losing the ball game.
Why do you think that was? Just the offense was kind of limited.
I don't know. He's had some success against us. I think that he did a good job with that sweeper that our guys just really didn't see very well. So I thought we were going to get him. I thought early on we had a chance to get his pitch count up, and got through that 1st inning, and then you sort of got comfortable. And I don't know. I wish I had an answer for that one.
How do you think an experience like tonight influences a young pitcher's growth, and not just Gavin, but Michael as well through his innings?
I think for Gavin in particular, to be able to not have your best stuff per se, and to still give your ball club a chance to win and go deeper in a game, I think is very valuable. So I think that's something that I think he's already learning that, and I want him to hold his head high after tonight. And as far as Michael, it's a situation where you just can't walk that leadoff guy. And we're still in that ball game, and then obviously that brings Jock to the plate, and left a slider out over, and he does what he does to right-handed pitchers. And so that's something that Michael's been on a good run, and so hopefully he can learn from it, but continue to build on that momentum he's had.
Was that a good example tonight of the ways Ohtani's speed can impact different parts of the game and what he does at the bases?
It is. Shohei's playing amazing baseball. He really is. He's taking really good at-bats. He's taking walks when needed. He's stealing bases to try to create some type of energy or some type of optimism for us. And that first run was created just by Shohei, and ultimately that errant throw into the outfield. But yeah, with the bat going the other way, and a double there, pull single late, and almost missed a homer in his last at bat. So, man, with the bat, with his legs, it's really game-changing stuff.
You talked about his speed, but how is he as a baseman? Is he smart, making good decisions, all those things?
He is. He's. I think it's one of those things that he's appreciating the fact that every out, every game that we play is really important. And from everything I've seen, I think the base running has been heady and aggressive in the right spots.
And Ohtani's on pace for 41 steals, Mookie 29 steals. How much does that element just kind of raise the ceiling for this offense?
It does, because I think that, if you look at our offense, there's a lot of guys that aren't really, red hot right now. And so you're going to have to kind of create offense. And I think even the way the game is kind of trending, where, we want dynamic players and ball in play and stealing of the bases, and, Shohei, Mookie, I think, are showing their more eagerness to steal more bases, and I think it's exciting for fans, and obviously it creates more situational opportunities as well.
David, with Shohei, coming into the season, was that something you guys encouraged him to do more of? Was it his idea, or was it kind of like a combo of both?
We had a conversation early in spring about if he was going to hit in front of Freddie, my willingness to let him sort of run free in front of Freddie, and I was all in for him being aggressive, and if picking the right spots to get to second base or to get to third base. So I think that kind of was something that allowed him the freedom to then work on his jumps and his speed, and obviously not worrying about pitching. So now he can just sort of just let it go, empty the tank offensively. I think that's a part of it as well. But yeah, he's on pace, doing some good things on the bases. So, keeps hitting homers and keeps stealing bases. It's going to be, it's shaping up to be a really special season.
Everything's all right with the Oscar after rolling his ankle?
Yeah, he just rolled his ankle, and I think that's why he couldn't really get a good throw off in that second inning. But trainer said he felt good after the game.
For Lux to kind of turn things around, like our nights like tonight where he's able to use his speed, kind of go different parts of the field with the ball, like is that kind of what it needs to look like for him?
It does. Gavin's a dynamic hitter. He's got a lot of bat speed. He's very twitchy. He looks over the baseball really well. So I think that, to get a multi-hit game, to pull a triple, leg out a triple, and then block the ball the other way, that's kind of what we need from him. And if he can do that, he's going to drive runs in, he's going to take walks and things like that. So I think that if you look at this last, call it 10 games, he's hitting the ball a lot harder, taking much better at bats, and it's trending in the right direction.
You kind of said 150 plate appearances for him. Is this like a chance for him to really get some rhythm under him a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. He's sort of right around, I think probably 140 plate appearances, so he's right around that threshold. And I think that you see the last 7 to 10 games where there's a lot more consistency with Gavin, and it takes a minute to kind of get back to competing and playing. So I do think that what we've seen recently is something that he'll sustain the rest of the way and even beyond.
Pitching has been so good for a month plus now. Is it easy to shrug this one off? Well, that was just a clunker.
It is. Well, we got Glass going tomorrow. We've got a full pen going into an off day. And I think one of those things is, like I said, you have guys that were down that you could have potentially pushed in a down game. But for me, it just didn't make sense to fire those bullets because the cost of something games forthcoming. Given the stretch that we're on as far as how many games in a row we've played, the wins we've accrued, and with one game left against a division rival, it's a chance to win a series. I love where we're at tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Yeah.